things straight because we are about to start in this game. Here we go. Huntsmen, Warlord Esports Destra about to go down here at Hardpoint Summit. It was calm earlier, but it's about to get gone ablaze because we are about to move in towards P1. And you're going to see Warlord Esports Destra hopping inside. They got the early control as we open up this hill.
Oh yeah, Warlord Esports, obviously with their spawn, getting a lot of the advantage over here. And now we get to see how well Huntsmen trying to go in for the response. And now Warlords, they're getting a lot of the kills, and that's going to be a good sign for them.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty back and forth here, but Raven already getting involved in the conflict department. Neo's going to go down here at all, and it's going to be a great start for Warlord Esports Destra, but now Huntsman is going to be inside his hardpoint. Do you know we got some technical difficulties that's going to be turned aside by our production, but then again, Warlord Esports Destra, they're going to be on the blue side, and it's going to be Huntsman having this lead so far, 8-17 in the score of the game, and now you're starting to see it here. Warlord Esports about to contest, and for now, Huntsman is doing a great job of controlling the second floor.
And now second floor control, really good start here so far for the Huntsmen. And now you can see the points are going to be trickling down slowly. But then the rotation going into Catwalk is going to be very important as we see Huntsmen already down over there. We get to see a lot of gunfights ensuing there because you already know that the next hard point is going to be very hard as well. Basic already poised their position, but then unfortunately loses the gunfight. And now we see Warlord finally going in there. And so far, only one player from Warlord Esports goes in there for the control into the second floor. But so far, no one has a really solid hold on it just yet.
And no really solid boys. It's going to be a 50-50 battle at this point. Huntsmen still trying to find a way for them to get a solid foothold inside. Derp with a 3-piece, but Basic from the top. As he makes it up, is going to get one. Looking for more, lining up the shot, but he's going to get eradicated by Azmal with that Mac 10. And now for Warlord Esports, they're about to go for the contest, but this solid numbers inside of this hill for Huntsmen is going to be pretty impeccable. Now, 27 seconds left. Number 5 in Raven, just really making sure that Huntsman is going to have that next hardpoint rotation. And for the meantime, the game is to be very, very close. 37-39 on the current tally. Scores growing ever higher for the red team. But now, here comes the 50-50 battle for this next rotation.
Yes, Huntsman having good points here, having good kills, a solid hold, and this is where the experience really comes in. And now it's a good thing that they chose this map because it looks like they know it at the back of their hand. But then the rotation going into P3 is definitely going to be an essential one, but unfortunately Derp is going to be taken down and Basic takes out himself. That is very unfortunate, but then it's a good thing that Neo finally gets to have that backup, but again traded by Alpharie. So far it's all red here all across the board. We get really big kills. Speed gets a lot of these kills as well. Really, really quick on his feet, and now they get to see finally a lot of the people here. We get to see it. So we see that Derp is probably going to be a really solid anchor here. Warlords having a little bit of a tough time going in there, but it's a good thing it's always being contested.
And you know, what you want here at this hard point, since everything is just fast-paced, you gotta contest every sort of way for you to get a better edge out of the enemy. And for now, Warlord Esports Destra, though they struggled getting that hard point early, now they've managed to get this anchor, and now they're doing the majority of the time inside this hard point. It is still going to be pretty close. 70-62 here for this first 3 hard points is going to be very, very contested. Now we move into this P4 rotation. We got a very solid defense here for Huntsmen as they're going to be having 4 players stacked at the right side of the minimap. And for Warlord Esports Destra, it's a matter of how they penetrate inside this hard point. As the hard point opens up, here comes Azmal with that Purifier. This is going to be serious damage. It's about to be drawn to the hands of Warlord Esports Destra. This is completely flooded away. 2 players he spots, and for Huntsmen, this is just perfect Purifier investment, Beef Mammy.
Oh, most definitely. If you guys are kind of confused with what you're seeing on the screen, it's actually Huntsmen on the right side and Warlords Esports on the left. So Warlords are the blue peoples and Huntsmen are the red. So right now they're still pretty equal on the points, but obviously you got Huntsmen still a little bit on the lead. And now you get to see a lot of these kills so far. Azmal and Speed obviously getting multi-kills after multi-kills. Alpharie as well going in there for the OBJ. So that's going to be good points for them. Locking in a lot of the points here. As you know, this is going to be probably one of the hardest points to go and defend just because of the spawns can be a little bit tricky going into the back end. But obviously Warlord Esports trying to go in there for the contest. Finally wins that. But it's a good thing they get a little bit of points. But the rotation coming in, it's going to be Huntsmen right there in P1.
Yeah, right there, right now, Huntsmen, they've been going for these early rotations for this past 3 hardpoint, and it's doing them successfully here at this game. And if they do continue that rally, this is going to be a pretty intense match. But for Warlord Esports Destra, I love what I'm seeing right now. They're making sure that they get constant pressure inside his hardpoint. They make sure that Huntsmen will not be able to pull away that easily. And now, there you go. The graphics are already stored in motion. WE Destra on the left side, and now P1 is going to be controlled here by both ends. They just really have it back and forth. But it's going to matter whoever really scores majority of the time here in the map control is going to be the name of the game for now, as this speed 2 or this second floor control is going to get handled by Price, dropping those 2 players. And right now, here at this hard point, final 20 seconds left, and Warlord Esports Destra is slowly picking up the pace, Beep Mami.
It's a really good way to shut down every single one of the players from Huntsmen to go into P1, and they have a really solid hold here, especially from the side of Captain Price and also Basic. I don't want to call him Captain Fries because of how well he's been holding it, and they don't want to have a single fry in this particular matchup. They don't want 1 point. They want all 3, but Huntsmen obviously giving them a very hard time in doing so, and now the rotation coming into Catwalk is going to be essential, and so far it's all Huntsmen across the board. As you can see here, we are going to be spawning off into the right side of the map, the side of Warlords, where they can go and try to go in for the defense, but it's a bad thing that they keep losing the gunfights, but just as I said, that Azmal goes down.
Yeah, Azmal goes down, but still again, it's going to be Huntsmen inside this hard point. And now for Warlord Esports Destra, this is going to be desperation. Control Derp with that Purifier, stopping all the bodies he sees, and that's going to be really huge for Huntsmen. That kills right there bought them some time. This one Warlord Esports all the way to the very back. That's going to give them more time inside his hill. Final bit of contest now getting showed by Warlord, and they're showing some fight in them left. Neo will be investing this Purifier. Beautiful execution, and Destra is still able to manage to be very much alive inside this hard point, but they need to continue and make sure that their rally will be there for their side. It's going to be the final end bits of this game. We are now on the late stage, Beep Mami. 126 to 142. Neo fighting for this anchor. He's going to be very, very successful. A pretty huge play for Destra, and Huntsmen will find themselves on rotation, but then again, able to get this hard point. And this is going to be huge, but then again, as soon as I said that, Destra will be rallying for the kills, and they will be swarming this hard point, and they will be successful standing their ground as they're looking to come back and win in this game. Huntsmen looking down the barrels of defeat. Their lead is getting cut down. Desperation attempt, and Eldos is just finding all these kills. 4 in a row. Total team effort, and this is what Destra can really offer in the table. Constant pressure. Team play till the end. They win it.
Actually
coming
going
back
in for that P4. No, siree, that doesn't really matter. You only needed 7 points left here, Huntsmen. But